Hola a todos. Welcome back to Espanflow, the podcast that makes learning Spanish simple and fun. I'm Eric.
And I'm Sarah. In today's episode, we're going to learn something very important: numbers in Spanish. You'll need them every day to tell your age, say the time, talk about prices, or count objects.
That's right. So, let's start with the basics. Numbers from 1 to 20. Listen carefully to the pronunciation and repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's say them again together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. Now let's continue. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Some of these are long, but don't worry. They follow a pattern. From 16 to 19, you can see 10, and the next number combined. 16 equals 10 más 6. 17 equals 10 más 7. 18 equals 10 más 8. 19 equals 10 más 9.
Exactly. In English, we say 16, 17, 18, and 19. Spanish does the same by joining 10 with the next number.
Let's do a pronunciation practice. Repeat after Eric one more time, from 11 to 20.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Nice job! Now you can count from 1 to 20 in Spanish.
Let's practice with a short conversation.
¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you?
Tengo 20 años. I'm 20 years old.
¿Cuántos libros tienes? How many books do you have?
Tengo 3 libros. I have 3 books.
As you can see, we use numbers in everyday questions. The word cuántos means how many, and tengo means I have.
Exactly. You can practice by saying things like tengo 2 hermanos, tengo un perro, tengo 5 amigos.
That's great! And don't forget that numbers are not plural in Spanish. You don't add an S. You say dos libros, not doces libros.
Good point. Now that we've learned 1 to 20, in the next part we'll go higher, to 100 and beyond. We'll also learn how to use numbers when shopping, saying phone numbers, and talking about money.
Perfect. Stay with us. We'll be right back with part 2 of Numbers in Spanish.
Welcome back to Espanflow. In this part, we're going to continue learning numbers in Spanish, from 21 all the way to 100, and how to use them in real-life conversations. Let's start with 21 to 30. Listen carefully and repeat after me. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
I noticed something. 20 becomes 20 when we say 21 to 29, right?
Exactly. It's written together as one word. So 21 is 21, not 21. But from 30 onward, you use y, which means and.
Ah, like 31, 31, 32, 32, right?
Yes, let's continue. 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, and cien, 100.
So to say something like 42, I say 42, and 75 would be 75.
Perfect. That's how it works. You just join the tens and a ones with e. Now, let's do a few examples with real situations. Shopping. ¿Cuánto cuesta esta camiseta?
Cuesta 20 euros.
¿Y estos zapatos?
Cuestan 50 euros.
Phone numbers. ¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono?
Mi número es 6, 4, 3, 22, 15.
Age and quantity. Tengo 30 años.
Tengo 2 hijos.
Hay 40 estudiantes en la clase.
Numbers are so useful. You'll use them in almost every conversation, so it's really important to practice them daily.
Yes. Try counting objects around you, like una mesa, dos sillas, tres ventanas, or try saying today's date and time in Spanish.
That's a great exercise. For example, hoy es el 20 de marzo.
Excellent! You're doing great. Before we finish, let's count by tens together. Repeat after me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Awesome! You now know how to count from 1 to 100 in Spanish.
And you can use numbers to talk about age, prices, phone numbers, and more. Practice speaking them out loud every day.
That's all for today's episode of Espanflow. In our next lesson, we'll learn how to talk about days of the week and months of the year in Spanish.
Gracias por escuchar.
See you soon in the next episode of Espanflow. Together.
Hasta luego.